Hey, Foodie Gang. What is going on? Tell. You are tuned in to Kitchen Talk with Chef Big Bank, Season 3. That's right, y'all. We've been rocking out for 3 whole seasons, episode 43. So if you missed any episodes, be sure to go back and check them out. All of my episodes are available on my YouTube channel. So go ahead, hit the like button and subscribe to 907 Goodies on YouTube. And if you are watching from Facebook, go ahead and follow my page. Keep the stove on by sending a super chat, stars, or a Zelle to my email address. Join my food group on Facebook as well. And follow me on all my social media platforms. Your girl is on TikTok, Instagram, um, and of course Facebook. Duh. And then all my information will be scrolling across the screen today. And I also do have merch available, and the link is in the description. So y'all, I don't have my merch on today because I went to church and I was there for a long time. I helped out with the live stream. What I will say is that when I live stream for the church and I helped them out, um, they got a whole bunch of monitors and a whole bunch of different screens. So I'm happy when I come here and it's just so simple. It makes me really appreciate what I do. And Shelby Fan said, first one here. And let me know if you guys can hear me okay. Go ahead and put a one in the chat if you can hear me okay. And if at any point in time the sound sounds weird, please let me know. I cannot tell you how frustrating it is as a content creator when you watch your content back and the sound is so terrible. Okay, we got a one in the chat. And then Mr. Midnight, where you been? How have you been? I have not seen you in a long time, Mr. Midnight. And I'm glad that you are here. That means that you're doing okay. Because it's crazy out in these streets and this world. So, I'm so glad you're here, Mr. Midnight and Shelby Fan, and everybody else, Foodie Gang, because I try to do my best and set up lives, but I know I'll be going live at random times. Like last night, I went live and I was super late, y'all. Super late. I'm apologize again. I was super late. I think I was supposed to go live at well, I was supposed to go live at 9:30. I didn't show up till like 11:30. And I told y'all why. And if you want to know why, check out the live stream. It's gonna be on my YouTube channel. I'm making glazed baby carrots. But you know what? I realized that I have a late night crew and I got my daytime crew because I saw a lot of the people that I was seeing in the beginning. And I was like, you know what? I used to always go live at night and now I'm doing it kind of in the daytime. So it was nice seeing some of my old Foodie Gang members. And Mr. Midnight said, been a minute, been up and down. Well, I hope that you're doing good today. And I talked about this in my live stream. Also, we have up and down days. The important part is to, make it back and not get caught up in the down days. You don't want to stay down forever, but keep the stove on by sending a super chat with your thoughts. And Mr. Midnight said, forgot to check your 5K live. He said, happy 5K. Thank you so much. It's my sign right here, Ava's Playtime. Ava's Playtime was actually the first YouTube channel that I ever created. But I started to notice that with kid channels, there's a lot of editing involved. And then I was like, well, with my schedule, I don't have time to edit all the time. So I was like, this is going to take a little bit longer to really get this off the ground. And with Ava's channel, I only film when she wants to film. And she didn't want to film, so I was kind of bored. My food content was doing well on Facebook. And I was like, you know what? Let me just start a YouTube channel. Here we are, y'all. It's been a year and a couple of months. Here we are. And so there's a lot. to learn, and we're gonna continue to learn, continue to cook, and continue to be happy. But thank you so much, Mr. Midnight. And he said, "Do you have a Cash App?" I used to have Cash App, but I do not have Cash App anymore. I do have Zelle, or you can always send stars on Facebook, or just hit the super chat, send a super chat, and then and then I know Facebook pays once a month. I mean, sorry, YouTube pays once a month, and so does Facebook. But still, when you know you got a check coming, you're better off. So I have Zelle and I have YouTube and Facebook. Um I used to have Venmo, but I've been having so much trouble with everything. Um yeah, do you guys know of any money apps? I know there's Venmo, Cash App, PayPal. Is there anything else? So anything else? But Mr. Midnight, I'm so happy to see you. And I feel like this past week, I've been seeing a lot of the people that I first met when I got on YouTube. And I'm so happy that it's I'm able to see those people again. Cause you'd be like, y'all, the world is crazy. When you see somebody making it, you got to be happy. But the first thing I'm going to do, and this is a random episode all about food, part two. In part one, I showed you guys the group. I talked to you guys about how I was revamping my YouTube channel and my YouTube, yeah, revamping my channel because when I first started, I didn't want to cook, but I wanted to talk about food. But I've seen that since I started cooking online, or sorry, on live, this channel has really taken off. So with all that being said, is I feel like cooking is what's gonna really grow this channel and what's gonna sustain this channel. So we are in the middle of a channel revamp, and what that means is that I've created three new playlists: breakfast recipes, lunch recipes, and dinner recipes. So anytime you're looking for a recipe, you can come to 907 Good Eats, and we're gonna continue to grow. And we got Lady Novo, and this is another great, great moderator woman. I'm so happy when I see Lady Nevo, and because that means that she's doing okay. She said, "Hey sis, booty gang, 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 and chat fam, your number one mod." But I'm just like, I don't know if you guys watch a lot of YouTube, but 1 week in real life is like a month on YouTube. Like, at least to me it is. At least to me it is. So a lot be happening on YouTube. And you guys as the viewers might not know this, but a lot happens with these content creators. So I am always so happy when I see people, or when I see the foodie gang that I haven't seen in a while. I feel I feel like y'all are like my long lost cousins. Cause like I said, a week on YouTube is like a month in real life. Cause it be going down. Um, so okay, the first thing I want to do is I want to Lady Nevo said we are fam. And that's another thing, as a content creator, we spend hours and hours on YouTube, Facebook, or whatever platform you're on. We spend hours on here, and there are some people who I have seen do 6 hour, 8 hour live streams. When you are, it's like a regular job, but it's like a job, but you're doing it from home. But you're spending hours on this red app if you're on YouTube. So the people that you meet, like they really do become family. Like, and then it's different when you were a viewer. And I can say that because I only been a content creator for like a year and a half. So I can tell you about the difference. It is way different, and we are definitely family. And one thing I would say is the fan base, the foodie gang. the tribe that we create as content creators, man, you guys just don't even know like how much you mean to us as content creators. Because we could be up here talking all day and all night, but if ain't nobody watching, ain't nobody watching. But I am going to read the disclaimer before we get into the show. And I'm going to talk to you guys about what part one was like for you guys, for those of you who missed part one. And we are, a part two, a random episode all about food. Okay, so here's the disclaimer. Welcome to 907 Goodies Kitchen Talk with Chef Big Bank. Please note that the information provided on our channel, including commentary and discussions, is for informational, educational, and entertainment purposes only. Comments and opinions expressed are those of the individuals and not those of 907 Goodies. While we strive to provide accurate and up-to-date information, we cannot guarantee its completeness, reliability, or accuracy. The use of the information provided on this channel is strictly at your own risk. We do not claim ownership of any third-party content featured on our channel. All third-party content is the intellectual property of the respective owners, and we respect their rights. Viewer discretion is advised for all content. So what that means, Foodie Gang, is if you go home and you make one of my recipes and it doesn't work out and you get hurt, it's not on me, it's on you at that point. 'Cause I read the disclaimer and we went over all that. How's everybody's Sunday going? What have you guys been doing all day? How is everybody's Sunday going? What have y'all been doing all day? So for me, I just went to church today. I got my little dress on. And it's cold out here, and y'all, the roads are so bad in Alaska right now. Really gotta like take your time. You gotta pray before you leave the house. Pray when you make it back. When I was at church, I think there was two car accidents. And yeah, there was two car accidents. So the people were telling me as I was leaving the church, they was like, "Hey, don't take that road because it's blocked off." And like that's how slippery it is. And then you put heels on top of that. Lady Nicole, you in the choir? Look, I don't do the singing, but I will help with the live streaming. I will help with the media. Um, I'm scared to volunteer because I know I got a lot going on. I don't want to cancel at the last moment. But Lady DeVoe said, didn't sing today. And shout out to the choir. I mean, there's some great artists who were discovered in the church. Okay, so part one of a random episode all about food. We were looking at my Facebook group, and when we were looking at it, we saw some really amazing food. And I'm going to show you guys the group today as well. And so y'all gonna see what I'm talking about, but we saw some really great and amazing food. One of the things that we saw were pumpkin spice pancakes. And I believe we did this live stream on a Thursday. So we saw the pumpkin spice pancakes. Every Saturday I go live on my YouTube channel and I make breakfast with you guys. It's our Saturday Foodie Gang breakfast. If you know, you know. If you don't know, it's okay. Just show up next time. So every Saturday, I cook breakfast and we go live. And the reason why I picked out Saturday is because I feel like Saturday is like that one day of the week where maybe you don't got nothing to do. You can sleep in. So we have our Saturday Foodie Gang breakfast. So for this past breakfast, I made pumpkin spice pancakes because we saw them in the group. And it was a lot of fun, like seeing another food content creator create a dish and me trying to try to recreate that. A lot of fun and I really enjoyed it. Lady Nevo said yes, soprano and also wasn't feeling well. So I have heard those 2 terms, soprano and alto. I've heard those 2 terms before, but I do not remember what they mean. And I one thing I would say about the choir is like it really, really breaks down. It really breaks down and you know what? My dad was a part of the men's choir, right? He was a part of the men's choir. And sometimes he be falling asleep on the stand, which I don't think if you go to church you should fall asleep. But he older. This is when he was here. Rest in peace, my dad. But he was in the choir, right? And he was singing, and he was like, "Hold on, my mic don't work." And so he told them, and they were like, I think they were like, "Oh, it don't work." And he was like, "What?" So that was his last time in the choir. He felt some type of way about them giving him a broken mic. He felt some type of way. Um, but my dad was so funny, and like when he would tell the story, it would be so hilarious. But he was so upset. I was like, Dad, maybe they didn't know it was broke, and maybe it was an accident. But in his mind, they did it on purpose. And Lady Neveau says sopranos are higher, altos, middle tone, then tenors, bass. You know what? I can't sing, y'all. I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. I cannot sing, and so, but my sister, Toya, I can really sing. And speaking of her, I did an interview with her, and we talked about her gastric sleeve in the beginning of her process. I want to bring her back up here because I think she's lost like 100 pounds. She looks so different. And she is so happy. It's been a long journey though with this gastric sleeve, and she's gone through a lot, but she is feeling and she is looking good. Just to give you guys an update on my sister. And Lady Neveau said, make sure to hit the foodie gang 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 for us, please. And thank you. Yes, y'all. Hit the like button, whether you're on YouTube or Facebook, just because we want to be strong in the algorithm. But what I was gonna say about my sister, do y'all like funnel cakes? She knows how to make funnel cakes from scratch. So I'm trying to get her to make funnel cakes from scratch for y'all on live. Do y'all like funnel cakes? And Lady Neveau said, where'd she get her talent from? It's usually passed down. So my dad's side of the family, they can sing. Like I have a cousin who can sing. I have a couple of cousins that can really sing. But I would say I think that she got that gene from my dad's side of the family. They can sing. Like they like when you hear somebody sing and it's so beautiful, you just stop talking and you just start listening. Like that is how good they can sing. So definitely from my dad's side of the family. I do not know if anybody on my mom's side sings, but I'm sure, there's always people that sing but only sing at church, or people that sing but only sing at home. So, but definitely my dad's side of the family, my cousins can definitely sing. And Lady Neveau says she loves funnel cakes. Okay, so I want to get my sister here to make these funnel cakes with you guys on live. I don't know what, I think she was watching like Food Network one day and they made funnel cakes. And she made it for me one day. I was like, Toya, I have never tried to make funnel cakes at home. So I'll be like, Toy, can you make a funnel cake for me? But I haven't had one in a while. But I want to have her cook because remember I told y'all that my whole family knows how to cook. I'm trying to get Toya in here to make these funnel cakes. Trying to get my cousin in here to make these wontons. But we gonna see. And Lady Bo says she have to bless us one time, sing about some food or something. Y'all, my sister can sing. Okay, she can sing. And Freezy, how are you doing? He said, "Hey, my beautiful sister at 907 Goodies." Freezy, shout out to you. If you guys are on YouTube, and even if you're not, go ahead and get on YouTube. Subscribe to No Captivity with Freezy's YouTube channel and join his Discord. That's it, right? Discord. Okay, yes. He does a Saturday Bible study in the Discord, and it was like just the most beautiful message. And I'm so happy that I came to Saturday Bible study. And I mean, like, you can never have too much of the word. And it's like, another thing I would say is Freezy is very relatable. You know how sometimes somebody be talking to you, they be telling you what to do, and you can't relate? You can relate to Freezy. And that's what makes him being the messenger better. But shout out to Midnight. Oh my goodness, for hitting us with a 50. Hitting us with $50. Okay, y'all gotta calm down. He said, "Happy November and happy 5K. I tried to send it on the first, but today I made it through. Keep going and don't give up. You're doing awesome. I'm more inspired to cook because of you. Salute, Chef Big Bank and Foodie Gang." You know what? Like, that warms my heart, and that's what I want to do. I want to inspire people to do the right things in life. Like, we got enough bad examples, but y'all know what this means. When we got a sponsor like this, we gotta play the money video, and we gotta put some respect in his name. Mr. Midnight, you are now the sponsor of the show. I'm gonna play that money video to you. We're gonna get right to it. Y'all shout out Mr. Midnight in the chat. Thank you so much, Mr. Midnight. And I really appreciate that. And I love that, you're inspired to cook more, because let's be real here, man. The way that things are expensive, we can't even afford fast food no more. They're gonna force us to cook at home. But let me get to the money video. 'Cause we gotta show our appreciation to our sponsors. And here we go. Foodie Gang, here we go. Foodie Gang, gang, gang. Foodie Gang, gang, gang. But thank you so much, Mr. Midnight. And let me get this banner updated. We're gonna put your comment back on the screen, give you the recognition that you deserve. And also, you guys, I do have channel memberships on my channel, and the program is new, but I would say this: it is a great program. I'm always posting exclusive content for my members. Hold on, y'all gotta focus. You know what? Like, the YouTubers that have like thousands and thousands of followers, I'm talking about 10K plus. I don't know how they do it, because I be like, I gotta focus. I gotta focus. Okay, here we go. And Mr. Midnight, you are a vegetarian, correct? I love that, there's so many different diets and that we can learn so much from each other. So here we go. Okay, then let me drop down in the chat. And so the sponsor of the show is gonna be Midnight with the $50. And so like I said, check out No Captivity with Freezy. And then Lady Nevo said, "Told you was fam. You see my bro calls you sis." And like I was saying, if you're on YouTube for hours and hours a day, you are gonna develop relationships with other content creators because it's like we're like coworkers in a sense, we're literally coworkers, even though we don't work in the same building. And Lady Nevo said, "Thank you for the support." And she said, "Thank you for helping to keep the stove hot or for helping the stove to stay hot." And Lady Nevo, okay, okay, okay. And hey, McCall, how are you doing? How are you doing? Let me come and check this out. Let's see what's going on over here. McCall is, I believe it's kindergarten. She is a kindergarten teacher, or I don't know if you're still teaching kindergarten, but she is a teacher. And you know what? We don't give enough credit to these teachers. I can tell that she really cares about what she does, and she really loves it. Really loves it. And I think we went to what, high school together? It was one of them grades. It was one of them grades. Okay, okay. And Lady Nevo, I will try to see if I can fix that from my end. Oh, McCall said, "I'm great. Love seeing you all over my socials." Okay, so she's teaching first graders. I thought it was kindergartners, but it's first graders. And I'm always looking at your content and your fitness and all of that, girl. You would be up there doing it. And Shelby said, "Mr. Midnight deserves anything he wants for spending $50. Thank you for keeping the stove hot." Yes, Mr. Midnight, thank you so much. Really, really appreciate it. And Lady Nevo, the moderator, the number one moderator. And she said, "Subscribe to No Captivity with Freezy. Set the notification bell to all, never miss a live. Also become a member. Go green and join the member only VIP Friday lives." Yes, you know what? Freezy is very consistent. And I'm really happy for you, Freezy. I'm glad you're doing your thing. But like I was saying, the score with the Bible study was really, really great. And I'm very happy that I went to it and all that stuff. Y'all, I'm sorry, that's my baby in the background. That's my baby in the background. Okay, y'all. So let's see what's going on. And Lady Rose said, "You don't need to, sis, because you grew. Mama, laugh a lot, ignore me. I was bragging for you. I have something and pay for the no ads, not you, ma." Yeah, so okay, so I think you have to get like 4,000 watch time hours. We are now eligible to receive a portion of the ad money on YouTube. So if there is a lot of ads, let me know. I think I may be able to like adjust it. But if you guys could watch those ads, your girl would greatly appreciate it. I would greatly appreciate it. And okay, so the first thing I'm going to show you guys is the Facebook group. And another thing about No Captivity Freezy, he is hilarious. Hilarious. So let me get this group pulled up. So normally on Sundays I have the Foodiegang food panel here. And I'm rocking out with them on live. The Foodiegang food panel is on vacation and they are taking a cruise. So they are on vacation. So I still wanted to um make sure that I do a live stream with you guys. I still wanted to do a live stream, still wanted to tap in with y'all. What do you mean, what do you mean? Oh, if you watch the ads? What do you mean, Lady Nevo? Let me know what you talking about. Girl, what you talking about? But y'all, let me know what y'all ate today. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Can y'all see what I can see? Okay. Like when you do a screen share on StreamYard, you always gotta like come back and check because you don't know uh you don't know what will happen. And Lady Nevo said, yes, if we watch the ads, we will miss your live. They're like 30 seconds. I think like a minute. Dang that, then you ain't gonna miss nothing. I'll make sure I talk slow if y'all watch the ads. But if you are watching pre-recorded content, because I do have a lot of like shorts and I have a lot of long form videos, to ads. So we got Nightbot in the chat telling y'all what to do. And the sponsor of the show is going to be Mr. Midnight with the $50. Coming in strong. He ain't playing no games. He said, not only am I keeping the stove on, but I'm going to make it to where I'm number one for the whole night. Nobody's going to top me. That's what he said. And so I go live a lot on uh YouTube. I go live a lot. I'm trying to go, more live on Facebook. And McCall sent 99 cents or 99 stars, excuse me, on Facebook. So y'all know what that means. And I'm sorry, McCall, it didn't am I saying it right? Yeah, I think it's McCall. And I actually used to work at Sears back in the day, y'all. I think I had to be like 16. We worked at Sears together, and Sears is no longer in business. But if you remember Sears, and you know what it is. So McCall sent 99 stars on Facebook, so y'all know what that means. And I'm sorry, McCall, it didn't pop up until just now because I was kind of looking for it. So let's play the money video. Foodie gang gang gang. Foodie gang gang gang. But shout out to McCall for the 99 stars. Thank you guys so much. And like I said, I go live a lot on YouTube, but I don't do a ton of lives on Facebook. And honestly, it's kind of like for me, in my opinion, it's harder for me to go live on Facebook because Facebook does not allow any beats, music. So they're really, really strict. So your girl, I'm trying to get to it, y'all. I'm trying to get to it. Trying to figure it out. Oh my goodness, we got rooted in essential oils. He said, hey, 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 fam, y'all. Another great YouTuber that y'all gotta check it out. Check out really great YouTube channel. And if you're someone who wants, if you're all about like natural and healthy stuff and about essential oils, check out his YouTube channel. The other day, okay, so I know it was Halloween, but I still do watch a lot of other content creators, and I gotta talk about it rooted in essential oils because it was amazing. Thought I was doing something on Halloween with my little decorations. No. Rooted in essential oils was a witch, right? And he turned his basement into a witch's lair. I don't think I'm saying it right. Um, and he was making potions, and he had like three different potions, and then he put dry ice in the potion, so it was like fog. And I was like, man, this is amazing. I was like, next year for Halloween, I want to be a witch just so I can make a potion. And then I was like, why didn't I think of this? But it was so tight. And then I made sure I showed Ava. I was like, "Ava, come here." And she was like, "Wow, this is my favorite live." I looked at her, I said, "What?" What about me? What about my live streams? What you talking about? But y'all, check out his YouTube channel. It was amazing. Um, I was like, I need to step my game up. He's out here like he got a costume on. He making potions. And then Lady Neville said, "My husband laughed at you because he gonna come and say his last name. It's Navo. I'm weak." Oh, I'm not pronouncing it right, lady. I'm just gonna say lady. He said, okay, so her husband got mad and he came and said his last name is Navoa. I'm weak over here. I said, I think it sounds cute. That's why I never correct you, but you keep hearing it. Look, I'm just gonna say lady. Cause I think like you know how some words you gotta hear somebody else say them first. I need to hear y'all say it. And so I make sure I get it right. And Mr. Midnight said, damn right. And Lady said, love you, bro, for real, freeze, or love you, bro, for real though, Freezy. You know, yes, y'all. We like Freezy, we gotta protect Freezy at all costs. And Lady said, I remember Sears in the chat. Yes, y'all let me know in the chat. Do y'all remember Sears? I used to work there. You know what? When I worked at Sears, I said, I gotta get up out of here. I'm giving these people all my money back. Every time I would get paid, I had like a stack of stuff to buy. Oh my goodness. Now, this Blaze, we gotta protect Blaze and we gotta protect Freezy at all costs. We can't let them cross over. But shout out to Blaze for gifting 5 memberships. And I just want to say that Blaze has been so refreshing and so like refreshing to meet someone that's kind as him. And he has gifted so many memberships on his channel. Um Foodie Gang, like without you guys, we would not grow. And I really appreciate you guys so much, Foodie Gang. Y'all don't even know, I like if I'm feeling down or if I'm feeling sad, I'll come and cook because like cooking's like my therapy, right? And then you guys need to come with the positivity and all that. So I really, really appreciate it. Shout out to Blaze. We're gonna play the money video for the 5 memberships that he gifted. Thank you so much. So here we go. Foodie gang gang gang. Foodie gang gang gang. You know where that bling bling blow is from? It's from Millions and Millions of Be song. When I heard that song, I said, yep, this is it right here. Bling bling blow. Okay, but I couldn't put too much of the song on here because y'all know they're gonna try to get me. But thank you so much, Blaze, for the 5 memberships. And Mr. Midnight is holding that spot down. Like he holding it down. Mr. Midnight came in and set the bar like it was a race to the top. Okay, y'all. Well, okay, Lady and Rustin, I'm gonna get out the chat, K, and put you on the big screen. Can't deal with the ads like I do, bro. Okay, Lady Nevo, thank you so much for putting me on the big screen. And then Rudy and Essential Oil said maybe next year we can do a panel. We don't even gotta wait till next year. We could do one this year. But we can do one for Christmas, maybe. Because I know you said you decorate on Christmas, so we can do one for Christmas. And And then Blaze said, I swear I can't stand this app. Always gotta be on one. Look, y'all, be happy, Foodie Gang. And then Rooted said, I remember Sears. Yes. And when I worked at Sears, I worked in the men's department. Did not know this. They have a lot of different Levi's, like all different types of size. This is crazy. They have a lot. I didn't know anything about men's clothing until I worked at Sears, and I learned a lot. And Blaze said, Lady Nevo, there she goes. And Blaze said, got any more of those pumpkin spice pancakes left? I do have some pancake mix in the fridge, and I am gonna make some more of those pancakes and give it a try. That recipe is included on my YouTube channel in the video. All right, yeah. And Blaze said, that's what I'm talking about right there. Real support. Respect to Mr. Midnight for keeping the stove on. I really, really appreciate that. And when yes, I'm a content creator, but I'm also a consumer too. I watch a lot of other content creators, and I always try to support, whether that's by hitting the like button, leaving a comment, dropping $2, something like if you're watching any type of social media platform, leave a comment. We do read those comments. Like we really do. And Blaze said, can a brother get a plate? Of course you can, Blaze. Blaze, I always got food for you. Always got food for you, Blaze. Okay, y'all. Y'all make me so happy. And shout out to Mr. Midnight, the sponsor of the show. Hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel. And do y'all hear that squeaky noise in the background? My daughter keep coming out the door. I need to get like what do they call it? WD-40? Is that what it's called? And then you spray it on there and makes it the stuff move quicker or move better. All right, here we go. Here we go. We're gonna go back to the Facebook group, and I'm gonna show y'all some of the posts from today in the group. And shout out to the sponsor of the show, and shout out to McCall, Blaze. Thank you guys so much for, you know, um, continuing to grow this platform. Y'all I had to tell my daughter. I said, "Hey, look here. This ain't gonna work." You either need to stay in the room, crack the dough, or something. And Lady Nevo, what you talking about? What's going on? And Lady Nevo said, men. What do you mean by that? Okay. Here is the Facebook group, 2.1K members. Join the group. A lot of the foodies that I have interviewed on this channel, um, I met on Facebook. We have the Empty Stomach podcast. We have Nicole. We have Sammy Slay's Kitchen. Like all of these amazing foodies I met on Facebook. And like I said, it's important that we support each other. And there is us. And we got some food here. Let me click this. So it looks like biscuit sandwiches, orange juice, and there's probably coffee in that mug. On the sandwich, it looks like eggs, cheese, and bacon. This is pretty much like McDonald's at home. 'Cause you know how McDonald's be having them little breakfast sandwiches? And Lady Nivelle said, you asked a question, and I was like, men, this your question. Basically, because me, I don't know. Um, you know what? Sometimes you gotta repeat the question because they may not have heard me. Uh, so we're gonna see what else we got going on in here. Ooh, I like these little videos. So these videos are shot with an overhead camera. And I was looking it up. I want to get one. So the overhead camera comes with like a stand, and you can make videos like this, like the little like the tutorial videos where they're cooking something, and it shows you how to do it. It looks like they have like a quinoa salad here. Can't tell like what type of meat that is though. Ooh, and this is what I wanted to ask you guys. This is one of the pieces of content that I posted today. How do you like your chicken, foodie gang? Fried, baked, sauced, or grilled? How do y'all like y'all chicken? Um, I actually like my chicken baked. I know y'all thought I was gonna say fried, huh? You know what's so crazy? Um, I cannot tell you how many people ask me for a recipe for fried chicken, and I don't even be mad about it. I just feel like, why y'all think I'm supposed to have mac and cheese and fried chicken on my channel? And lady said, ew, no, that mixer, I don't do fried no more, grilled and baked. You know what I will say? When my sister was getting the gastric sleeve, she had to really like track her food. And really, really, you gotta start monitoring what you're taking in. And she was telling me like how many calories fried chicken had. And I don't remember the number, but it was a lot. And I was like, well, that kind of explains why, like, in Black families, we're eating a lot of fried foods, we're eating a lot of pork, we're not really eating a lot of vegetables. So it kind of makes sense as why, like, we do run into some of the health issues because fried chicken, yes, fried chicken is good. We all know that. I don't think there's a person on this planet who is gonna say fried chicken is nasty. But even though fried chicken is good, it's something that you got to eat in moderation. But yeah, y'all, they always ask me for a fried chicken recipe and mac and cheese. And then Rooted said grilled. I would say baked. Ooh, well, like probably like a month ago or so, I made Cajun baked chicken. And it was so delicious. That full recipe is on my YouTube channel. It was so good. And a couple of people have made the recipe and they give me like great I've gotten great feedback on the recipe. One thing I would say is this. Sometimes some of the chefs be kind of like I don't want to say lying. But they make it seem like everything they eat or everything they cook is good. They make it seem like everything is good. Then when you taste it, you be like, whoa. So, but this chicken, I have gotten really, really great reviews on this recipe. Um, and I'm actually gonna drop the link in the chat. Yes, but some people be saying stuff is good and it really don't be good. And Blaze said, I mean, you can't go wrong with either choice, but from a health standpoint, it's best to go with baked or grilled. I think that that is so true. And Rooted brings up a good point. He said, hold on, y'all. There's something weird on here. This thing, okay. I don't know, like, why is this? Okay. Rooted it brings up a good point because one of the ones that is missing from here is fryer. I use the air fryer a lot, and I think the air fryer is a great way to like it's healthy, quick, and especially if you're cooking for yourself, the air fryer is where it's at. And Rudy agrees. And Rudy said, I rarely fry food anymore. Me too. I don't really fry a ton of food. And that's why I did not have a recipe for fried chicken. The other day I did make chicken and waffles, but like that was the first time I ever fried chicken on this channel. And honestly, I try to stay um away from fried foods. I ain't saying I'm just look, y'all. I can't be eating a whole bunch of fried foods. Like I okay, so here is the link for the Cajun baked chicken. This video is members only, so you have to be a member to watch the video. But the recipe is available to everyone. But if you want to watch the actual video, you're gonna have to be a member. Something weird to happen. My whole screen went black. I was like, what? I tell you, your devices will be working perfectly fine, and then the moment you hit go live, that's when everything starts breaking down. And Chevy Fan said, what's all y'all favorite slasher movies? You mean like scary movies? You mean scary movies? Okay, so let's see what else we got on this YouTube channel. I mean, sorry, on the Facebook group. So yeah, there's a chicken, grilled, sauce, fried, or baked. Ooh, this looks good. Neck bones, fried chicken, chicken and gravy, red beans, rice, and cheese, honey butter biscuits. Wow. I mean, that's a lot of good food. Freezy said, sauce me up. Ooh, look at that. Chubby fan, we passed the scary movie phase. We getting on to the Thanksgiving, the holiday movies. We moving on. We passed Halloween. What's your favorite holiday movie? But yeah, if you cooking like this, I'm definitely trying to come over to your house. Like, go ahead and give me the invite. I show up. One thing about this group though is it will make you hungry. Okay. I don't know what she doing. She said, "Plate me, please." She getting down with it. There better be some food in this video or I'm taking it down. Oh, she was at the but okay, so see, this is not really it's okay, so it's food related because she's at a buffet. So I'm not tripping about this. But this is how you know the food is good. When you start dancing like this, the food good. Have y'all ever danced like this after you ate some food? Whatever they serve at this buffet, I want to try some. Look, she getting down. That's how you know the food good. Everybody chilling. Everybody chilling. Ain't nobody mad. See, y'all always ask me. How are you always in a good mood? You're always happy and positive. Because when you eat good food, this is what happens. This is what happens when you eat good food. You be chilling. Ooh. Oh, this is a good question. Some people like steak like this. I like well done. What about you? I like a little pink in the middle. This is kind of a lot for me, but I would still eat this. I would still eat this. And I would say like the presentation is amazing. And doing a shout out to our group members. Ooh, the dirty politician. Okay, so like we got some eggs here, we got some biscuits, got some cheese. Looks like some ham that is definitely fried well. A little bit of ham. Okay, okay. That's like that thick cut, good slice ham. So yes, y'all, if you guys are on Facebook, go ahead and join the group. I love pictures like this. It's like where you get the food and you get a beautiful view. It is just amazing. This woman working on my thickness is an amazing content creator. Very like very inspired by her. She has a couple different groups on Facebook. She's been doing food content creation for 11 years. And I definitely like I follow her content. I'm a part of her food group. And I really like look at the work that she does. Let me tell you guys, as a content creator, there's so much that you can learn just by watching other people. There's so much, but this is just an amazing picture. I'm definitely gonna leave her a comment, y'all. Uh, after this live, amazing picture. And this is ceviche. Have you guys ever tried ceviche before? What it is, it's seafood that's cooked by acid. What does acid mean? That means lime juice, lemon juice. It's cooked in acid, and so um the theory is that the acid will cook the seafood. So I believe they be putting raw shrimps in there, and then you just put the lime juice or lime and lemon juice over it, and you let the acid cook it. You let it sit for a little bit. She made this, years ago, um, and it tastes really good, and it's very refreshing. But there we go, y'all. That's the group on Facebook. So let me come back here. Let's stop the screen share. Shout out to our sponsor of the show. We got Mr. Midnight with the $50, and we've had so many other great sponsors. Shout out to McCall, shout out to Blaze, so many other, great sponsors. Really, really appreciate it. And we got Blaze with the 5 memberships, McCall with the 99 stars, and hold on, y'all. I gotta go back. I'm locked out of the chat. And Shelby fan said, "Can I be a moderator?" I will definitely make you a moderator. And this is what I would say. As this channel grows, I'm always looking for moderators. And if you're someone that I see on a consistent basis, always in the chat, always supporting me, and this platform, definitely, I will definitely do that. And Ruta said, love ceviche, so good. I find that with ceviche, like in my opinion, it seems like if you're somewhere where you're like you live in a hot area, I feel like ceviche is really popular. Um, I see it a lot up here in Alaska, but so I feel like if you're like somewhere like near the sun, I feel like yeah, I feel like if you're but ceviche is really good. And what I would also say, for the people that eat food, try new things. Don't be afraid to order something new, to try something new. But this is what I also say too at the same time. You gotta try something new when you have money. Because if you only got like $20 left and you spend that last $20 on a new dish and you don't like it, you are going to be mad. You're gonna be mad. But don't be afraid to try new things because you're either gonna like it or you don't. But there are so many foods like all around the world. Like I'm even learning about new foods like every day. Like I learn something new about food because of the Facebook group and people from all over the world. And Shelby fan said, I would love to try ceviche. And Shelby, I did give you a wrench. So if you are a moderator on YouTube, and I'm just going to go over what it means just because I know that we're streaming on Facebook today. So, Facebook may not know everything about YouTube. YouTube don't know everything about Facebook. When you have a wrench, on YouTube, you're able to be on Troll Watch. What Troll Watch means is that you're looking for anybody coming in there saying anything crazy. You can remove their comment, you can time them out. That means like you can remove them for a specific time period, and you can also post links. If you're not a moderator, sometimes when you post a link, it won't work. If you're a moderator, you're able to post links. You can be on Troll Watch. And, and your name, I believe your name is Blue. Yes, your name is Blue on YouTube. And if you are someone who watches YouTube a lot, you know how important these moderators are. You know how important they are. Lady Noel said, but if you make most of the chat mods, then who we moderating? Well, Lady Noel, that is a good question. And one thing I will say is that on my mobile live streams, sometimes I've seen it go to like 1,000 viewers or 500 or 395 or 400. I do not have 400 moderators on this channel. So when I do a mobile live, and you gotta think as this channel grows, we are gonna increase the viewers, right? So with the new viewers, that's who you're moderating. You're moderating those mobile live streams. So, and the more moderators, the better. Especially if your channel is growing. So, and these trolls be slipping in here. How do you do that? Okay, so Chubby Fan said, how do I post links? You just can post them straight into the chat. You can post No Captivity with Freezy or any other YouTube channel that I shout out. You can post their link. You can post the link to my Facebook, or various things. Um, and Lady said, have you have super mods, did you know that? You should give maybe one or two that. What are super mods? What are super mods? See, Lady has been on YouTube for a long time. I've only been on YouTube for like a year and a half. So there's a lot of things that I myself am still learning. Um and Lady said, I know my home is daily wrap up crew over 200,000 K. Yes, and you never know. Like you might wake up one day and your channel will be bigger than what you think. So the moderators are moderating all the time, whether everybody is blue in the chat or not. Shelby fan said, but how do I do that? You post the link directly into the chat or in where it says post a comment, that's where you would put the link at. And if you would have any questions about how to be a moderator, I'm sure there are tutorials on YouTube about how to do it. Look, lady, this 907 goodies. I'm gonna have as many moderators as I would like. And also, not every moderator is available all the time. So it's like last night, um, different moderators were available. So but yes, we're gonna get to a commercial break, and then when we come back, I'm gonna show you guys some more content. I have a food quiz that I want to share with you guys. So yes, we are gonna go to a commercial. Foodie gang gang gang. Foodie gang gang gang. Foodie gang gang gang. Foodie gang gang gang. Hey, welcome back. Welcome back. You're tuned in to Kitchen Talk with Chef Big Bang. Thank you guys so much for coming through and for staying in here. If you're watching on the replay or you're watching it live, go ahead and hit that like button. And my information is scrolling across the screen. And this is the best explanation of what a moderator is. Thank you so much, Rudy, because sometimes, like, I know what I'm gonna say and I know what I'm trying to say, but we are live, so sometimes it's not conveyed properly. But this is a really, really good explanation. Mods help the host drop links, welcome people in, and kick out the trolls. Or yeah, kick the trolls out or time out people when getting out of control. Mods are there to assist. Very, very true. If you do not have moderators, the chat can get out of control. And if you are on YouTube, you want to be careful about what is being said in the chat and what is being said on your channel. You do not want to get in trouble at all. And the reason why I do have so many moderators is because I'm going live all the time. And one of my lives got up to 4,900 views. With that many views, there is no way that I could watch the chat and cook. And a lot of my lives, I'm cooking food. So if I'm cooking food and my head is down, the moderators are the ones who really, really help. And speaking of which, I just want to thank all of the moderators on my YouTube channel, all of the moderators and admins in my Facebook group. Without you guys, there's no way I would be able to manage all of this stuff. And you know what's crazy? It all started with this. It all started with Ava's Playtime. This was my first YouTube channel, and then it just blew up into all this stuff. So thank you guys so much for helping me manage all of this that's going on. I don't know how we got here, Foodie Gang. I cooked one thing in the kitchen, and I just after that it was over. And thank you so much, Rudy and Lady, for helping Shelby because I'm gonna be honest, when I first started my YouTube like journey, okay, so let me clarify that. I have been watching YouTube for years. But when I created 907, I started engaging more with other content creators and I started watching live shows. And there's a lot to learn. And everyone was so helpful in teaching because I was like, okay, I'm a moderator now, what? I didn't really get it. And so it's a learning process. So, yes, but rooted in essential oils, this is the best explanation of what a moderator does and what a moderator means to the channel. And I don't know, Face or YouTube. I haven't really experienced any trolls on Facebook, but YouTube has an infestation of trolls right now. And I think they just go around all day talking about people. I don't know what's going on. But we have a lot of trolls on YouTube and it gets crazy quick. So the next thing I want to pull up, y'all, is I put together this food quiz. And this is the random episode all about food part 2. Hold on, y'all. This is kind of weird. It's not working. That's weird. Can y'all hear me all right? Y'all know I live in the ice box. I think I'm having some Wi-Fi issues. So I can't even pull up the video. And Shelby fan said, thank you. Well, Lady and Rooted, thanks for helping me know how to be a moderator. It is definitely a learning curve. Hold on, y'all. I forgot to plug in my laptop. Oh my goodness. Remember what I was saying about how it's a learning curve? Okay, but remember how I was saying how it's a learning curve and it's a lot to learn? But that's how it is live streaming. Okay, there we go. I'm not sure why my video is not working. I'm gonna try to add it back into the live. Let me see. Oh, we tell you, I made sure that the video was down below, ready to go, and it's still not working. Okay, this is a random episode all about food part 2, food quiz. During part 1, we saw these pumpkin spice pancakes. You know your girl had to try them after that. Shout out to the sponsor of the show. We got Mr. Midnight. And and so many other great sponsors. Shelby fans said, what's going on? Can y'all see me? Can y'all hear me? Oh, okay. All right. I think I was having like a little bit of Wi-Fi issues. Okay, so one must go. Ribs, steak, shrimp, and fried chicken. I think that in this case, the ribs gotta go. Okay, and thank you guys so much for like you guys are communicating so great and letting me know like anytime there's an issue with like sound or thank y'all. I really appreciate that. And Rudy said also also mods also don't promote their channel in the chat by dropping their links to the channel without host permission. Don't take advantage of someone else's channel to gain from it. Very rude. Um, Rudy, I am so glad you're here to educate them. Very, very true. Um, and one of the things that we do on YouTube when we go into someone's channel, we greet everyone. We'll say like, "Hey, host and panel." Like it's like when you go to somebody's house, it's like wiping your feet off. It is a sign of respect. If you gotta greet everyone, or you watch from the clouds, okay? You can't, you know what I'm saying? Just respect. And yes, but Rudy is out here giving y'all knowledge, telling y'all how to be YouTubers, to be a content creator, and how to be a consumer. And lady said the chicken because it's fried. Yeah, I was. Shelby fan said shrimp for me. Rudy said fried chicken can go. I would say the ribs because those ribs are probably pork. And um these days I'm not eating a ton of pork just because of the history. Y'all know about the pigs. We done talked about it before on this channel. Um yeah, the ribs because they poke. But like I said, I don't eat a ton of fried chicken. I know that's gonna break somebody's heart. And I got my water right here. Y'all make sure y'all stay hydrated. So, ooh, what are y'all having for dinner? Okay, so I think for dinner probably gonna have like a salad. Maybe I'll make a smoothie. Um, and then I might go live tomorrow and make this cornbread stuffing with you guys. We will see. I do have a busy week coming up. It is my daughter's second gymnastics competition this Saturday. And so it's gonna be a busy week. I got some doctor's appointments that I gotta attend to. Ava, you wanna come say hi? She being shady, y'all. But one Thanksgiving side has got to go. We got cornbread, cranberry sauce, mashed potatoes, mac and cheese, sweet potatoes or slash yams. You know, I got two different names, and then collard greens. This is a tough one because I made cranberry sauce, like fresh cranberry sauce the other day. And I really like cranberry sauce now when I make it. I'm hungry. Okay. Can I get some Okay, so one Thanksgiving side has got to go. And Shelby Fancy, I don't know what I'm having for dinner. And Shelby Fan said, tell your daughter I said hi. Ava, they said hi. Y'all hear? She said hi. Maybe after she eats, she's gonna make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Maybe after she eats, she'll feel like coming to say hi. But I know y'all have heard her in the background. My baby is always around and always in the background. She behind the scenes. Here she comes. Hello. How are you guys doing today? This my baby. But I'm so proud of her. She's doing so great in school. Really, really great at gymnastics. Did I tell y'all that Ava got 4th place doing at the beam and how do you say it, Ava? 4th place, the beam routine. This was her biggest obstacle.
It was really hard and really nervousing because if you like fall off, you get like 5 points off.
Wow.
The judges don't want you falling off the beam.
But I did not see anybody fall off the beam. Like those girls did really, really good.
Every
So
challenge is I just
really, really good. And Ava, how do you feel about your second gymnastics competition coming up?
I feel like it's gonna be easier and I'm gonna know what to do. Because for my first competition, I wasn't expecting what we're gonna do. Yeah, I wasn't expecting what we were. I expect some of the stuff, but not all of it.
Yes, and now that we've had that first competition, we kind of like got that out of the way. I feel like for the second one, we gonna know what's going on. Cause you know when you do something for the first time, you're like, oh, I don't know what's gonna happen. Lady said, "Oh, she's so cute." They said they love you, Ava. So sweet. And Shelby said, "Hello." And Lady said, "Like the hair, Ava. I'm gonna still do playtime with Ava lives." So let me tell you guys on Ava's YouTube channel, because it is the kids' channel, we do not go live on her channel. All of her content is pre-recorded and it is edited. And that is why it is so much more work for Ava's playtime. But Ava's playtime is near and dear to my heart. I feel so passionate about kids and childhood. So, Ava, do you have anything else that you want to tell them about your YouTube channel?
Uh, no.
Yes, you do. Go subscribe. So yes, we do not go live on Ava's Playtime. All of our content is pre-recorded. But one thing that we love to do is for the holidays, we love making videos for the holidays. Right, Ava?
Mhm.
Ooh, and we love cooking. And Ava came on the channel and we made cookies together, right, Ava? And we have some more cookies that we're gonna bake with you guys. We have pumpkin spice sugar cookies that we need to make.
What about chocolate chip?
Oh, you know what? My sister did give me some chocolate chips. So we got more cookies to bake. A lot of fun. And Lady in the Vote, I'm gonna get you guys that link for Ava's Playtime. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to Ava's Playtime. Excuse me, Ava. And Ava just cleaned her room and she did a really great job. And that's why y'all heard her coming out the room and all that. My baby is not playing no games. But she did a really good job cleaning her room. I'm proud of you, Ava. You can get a piece of candy. Oh, are you leaving now? Say, are you gonna at least say bye?
Bye.
See, that's a quick way to get rid of kids, give them candy. Okay, so I'm working on dropping that link in the chat. And then under all of my videos on YouTube in the video description, I actually tag her in all of my videos. So you can click on Ava's Playtime, like the channel name, and it'll take you straight to her channel. Here she go. She's coming back to show us.
Wanna pick one?
This is the Halloween candy, y'all. We went trunk or treating and we actually did a Halloween party too. No, you can go ahead and pick out whatever you want. Oh my goodness, we got next level in the building. Next level, we got to get you back up on the show. Um, I was thinking that maybe we should do a part two because I know you got more to talk about with the vegan thing. Next level be researching food in his free time. He be researching food in his free time. Says shout out to the foodie gang. But next level, let me know what you think about this. One Thanksgiving side has got to go. Shout out to the sponsor of the show. Shout out to all the sponsors, everybody in the chat. Next level said, I'm ready whenever you're ready. I will definitely be sending you an email. I have not done any interviews this season, so definitely got to get next. I would like to have you back on the platform next level. Next level be he. Next level literally came. This is how you know that this person is very serious about whatever they talking about, right? He pulled up to our interview with notes. Okay, you know what? I just want to say respect to next level. He's on top of it. He pulled up with notes. Like he is so serious about, educating people about food. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Next level was one of the people who like every time I would see next level, he would be talking about how pork is bad. And he really like made me get serious about like leaving pork behind. And there are times where I do eat pork every once in a while, but it's not nearly as much. And he also like when we were talking about the pork situation, he explained it and explained why we shouldn't eat pork, the various amount of reasons. And here is our interview. Next level dropped his email in the chat, but next level, I already got your email. But one Thanksgiving side has to go. This is a hard one for me. I'm saying cornbread. Cornbread got to go. Um, the reason cornbread has to go is because I feel like I've eaten so much cornbread in my life. Like I've had enough cornbread. Like, but my cranberry sauce. Let me get the link for that too. So I made an orange cranberry sauce from scratch. I know a lot of times we get cranberry sauce out of the can, but this is a way that you can make it from scratch using fresh cranberries. But yes, next level, I'll definitely be reaching out to you to do an interview. And if anybody else wants to do an interview on 907 Good Eats, go ahead and send me an email at Chef Big Bang or chefbigbank at gmail.com. Or you can, I'll be scared to tell people to slide into my DM. I'll be scared. Like, don't slide in here with the foolishness. But I haven't done any interviews this season, and we're in season 3. So if you're a food content creator who would like to do an interview, and tell your story, or if you have a product that you're promoting, go ahead and reach out to your girl. Okay, so here is the live stream and also the recipe for my cranberry sauce. Y'all, it was so good. Okay, so what I did was I have a lot of um cranberry sauce left over. So what I did instead of wasting it, I froze it. I froze it. If you are someone that's cooking a lot at home and you have a lot of food left over, don't throw it out, freeze it. Freeze it, and then when you do freeze it, you need to properly label it. Okay, Foodie King. Shout out to Mr. Midnight, Blaze, and McCall for coming through and keeping that stove on. And let me get this out of the way so that y'all can read it. Okay, so what's your favorite pie? So y'all know what most people my color gonna say. We're gonna say sweet potato pie. Sweet potato pie is just so good. Um, so especially when it's like you cool it down and you eat it like the next day when it gets cold and it's just so good. Sweet potato pie. Um, After sweet potato pie, it's hard. Apple pie is good. Apple pie is good. What y'all think, Foodie? And what's your favorite pie? Yes, sweet potato pie is definitely my favorite and one of the ones I like a lot. After that, I would say apple pie. Apple pie is definitely a classic and is really tasty as well. Let's see. One has to go. We have it looks like number one is a burger. Number two, excuse me, number two is gonna be wings. Three is gonna be tacos. And four is gonna be pizza. I'm just gonna say, like, with the way that that pizza looks, they can have that back. I don't even. I if my pizza has that much cheese on it, I'm not gonna eat it because like I know my stomach is gonna be hurting. Like I know after I eat something with that much cheese on it, like my stomach's gonna be upset. So not doing it. They can keep that pizza. Uh, I don't know that burger though. It looks like is that cucumbers on there instead of pickles? That burger was kind of weird though. But that pizza definitely got to go first. Yes, the pizza definitely got to go. Let me get this pulled back up. Yeah, the pizza got to go. And I don't even like cheese pizza. Um, it has to be pepperoni pizza or it has to be buffalo chicken pizza. I don't even think that cheese pizza is like real, like, cause it's like you're just eating bread, sauce, and cheese. So I don't know. I feel like cheese pizza is for kids. Not saying that if you're an adult, you're a kid, but I'm just saying. Okay, one has to go popcorn, granola bar, potato chips, snack mix. This is a tough one. A lot of people were saying the granola bar, but I really like popcorn though. I kind of feel like the potato chips gotta go. I feel like the potato chips gotta go. Let's see what else we got here. Shout out to the Foodie Gang. Shout out to Mr. Midnight for coming through with the $50. Shout out to Blaze for coming through with the 5 memberships. The membership program is new. But one thing I will say is that even with it being a new program, there's a lot of members only content available. And I'm posting in there all the time. You get loyalty badges next to your name, and you get exclusive emojis that you get to use and so many other great perks. Take one thing away. That turkey looks super dry. Like, you know that if you eat that turkey, you need some water or some type of like soda or something. That turkey looks so dry. And it looks like they put a little bit of gravy on the mashed potatoes. I don't know. You don't know, y'all. The stuffing doesn't look bad. The green beans don't look that bad. The potatoes, it's like, what is that thing on top of there? But that turkey, that's that dry turkey I was telling y'all about. Um, if you want to get juicy turkey, subscribe to the YouTube channel. I have a couple of turkey videos telling y'all how to make sure your turkey is juicy for this holiday season. Y'all, but see, this is why you can't eat at everybody's house. This is exactly why, because you show up and the food looks like this. Now, granted, this food does not look inedible. That's just very true. But does it look good? Does it look good? Um, the sides look doable, but that turkey, oh no, no, no. And I made stuffing the other day. Tomorrow, what I want to make is cornbread stuffing. But like I said, we'll see how that goes. I already have the thumbnail made. I do not have that live set up. What I will do in that live will be exclusive to my YouTube channel. What I will do for the cornbread stuffing is that when I do plan to do that live, I will make sure that I set that live up in YouTube so that you guys can get notified if you have your notification bell turned on. And just, doing a shout out to the sponsor of the show and to Blaze. And the one thing about when you dual stream is like the stars that are sent on Facebook do not pop up on StreamYard, but I want to shout out McCall for coming through with the 99 stars. Shout out to my Facebook family. There's a lot of mixed opinions about Facebook, but I like Facebook. I think it's great for keeping in touch with your family, people that you went to high school with. And it also tells you when people are having a birthday, which, if you're like me, I'll be forgetting stuff. So it definitely helps out a lot. But I have an infomercial that I want to share with you guys. When we come back, I'm going to show you guys a little bit of the live where I made the pumpkin spice pancakes. So I will see y'all after this message. Hey, foodie gang, welcome back, welcome in, welcome to my kitchen. Thank you all so much for being here. And if you made it to this step, I'm gonna explain to you exactly what is going on. So, I have my new membership program. I am launching my membership program, and there are three different tiers: Foodie, the Gang, and Certified Foodie Gang. I am going to explain to you about each tier and also the instructions, and all the information is down below so you can check it out. So we are just going to start with the first tier, which is the foodie, and it is going to be $2.99. You are going to get loyalty badges next to your name to let everybody know how long you have been a foodie. You will also have emojis to use in the chat that are designed by me, and I cannot wait until you guys see them and check them out. You're also going to have member only live chats, priority reply to comments. So that is the first tier. The second tier, which is the gang, will have all of the previous perks that we talked about, plus early access to new videos, member shout outs, photo and status updates, and members only live stream, plus the perks that we mentioned previously. Now, moving right along. Now we're on to the third tier, certified foodie gang. The third tier is going to have all of the previous perks from the first and the second tier, plus the third tier, which includes connecting on social media, members only cooking videos, member only shorts. This third tier is $19.99. So we have $2.99, $6.99 for the gang, and $19.99 for the third tier. At any point in time, you can cancel, you can upgrade or downgrade depending on what you do, Foodie Gang. But the choice is really yours, and the flexibility is yours. I encourage you guys to join my membership program and go along on this journey with me at 907 Goodies so that you never miss a meal, a recipe, or a live stream going forward. So join the membership program, read all about it, and like I said, you can cancel at any point in time. But if you want to continue to cook with me and receive my recipes, become a member, join the membership program. And I am so excited for all of my Foodie Gang members to continue to enjoy my great content. Thank you guys all so much for being here. Let me know what you guys think, and I will see you guys in the membership or in the program. Thank you guys all for tuning in, Foodie Gang. Thank you guys so much for continued support of my channel and my cooking. Now, with all that being said, let's get started. Bad, y'all. My bad, y'all. Hey, y'all. Welcome back. Welcome back. You're tuned in Kitchen Talk with Chef Big Bank, Season 3, episode. Hold on, let me go check y'all. Y'all know I'll be making so many episodes, I'll be forgetting. Episode 43. And I am having a lot of Wi-Fi issues. Um, Y'all know I'm up here in the icebox, but hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, keep the stove on by sending a super chat, stars on Facebook or Zelle. Join my food group on Facebook, Chef Big Bank Foodie Gang fan page. And somebody slipped up in here while we was watching the Foodie Gang infomercial. We got the Lord of the Moderators, Emperor. He said, "What up, though?" at 907 Goodies in chat. Smash that like button. If you know, then you know. Now you gotta be, you gotta be locked in with the YouTubers to know Emperor and Big Bad Bull, protect them as with Freezy and Blaze, protect them. And like I said, remember when I was telling you earlier, when you go into a chat, you gotta greet everybody. It's just like wiping your feet off when you go into somebody's house. Like you don't come to somebody's chat and be rude. You don't be you gotta respect everybody. You gotta do your shout outs. Okay, y'all. Like I said, your girl having some Wi-Fi issues. Y'all know I'm in Alaska. It's winter now. We finna see how this gonna hold up. And we want to shout out the sponsor of today's show, Mr. Midnight with the $50. Man, I told my daughter about the $50 and she was like, "Oh my God, that's half of 100." Little kids are so funny. But thank you so much, Mr. Midnight. And we also want to shout out Blaze for gifting 5 memberships so that we can continue to grow. And thank you for the stars on Facebook. Emperor said, yeah, a lot of folks be very disrespectful with the greetings. I ain't gonna say any names though. Look, Emperor, I'm trying to teach people how to cook, how to have respect, how to, do activities, how to cook with your kids, how to entertain them, because it's a lot of disrespect in this world. And if I could change one person, even for a moment, I'm gonna try. But yes, when you come into the chat, you gotta greet everybody or you gotta stay in the clouds. And you gotta be a pocket watcher. Just the way it go, y'all. And I'm giving y'all game for y'all future content creators who want to get on YouTube. I'm telling you the way. I'm telling you the way. And the way is to network. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Okay, I'm back. I'm back, y'all. Thank y'all for bearing with me. My daughter would come out the room and she fell or she dropped something. So I had to check on her and make sure she was all right. But Emperor know what I'm talking about. Emperor knows about the infestation of trolls. He knows about the disrespect. And for what? For what? It's so much easier to just get along with everybody. But y'all gonna do what y'all want to do. So that's it, that's all. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna show you guys some of the Saturday Foodiegang breakfast live. And like I said, my Saturday lives that I do them on YouTube. So, and I have the video already down here ready to go, but y'all, I'm having Wi-Fi issues, so I gotta re-upload it into the thing. So here we go. Y'all see, this is why it is so much easier when I do these cooking lives and I'm going live off my phone because I don't even got to deal with StreamYard. So, pumpkin spice pancakes, making them for the first time. And I am gonna mute my mic while we watch a little bit of this, just so that we don't have an echo. But I'm still here, y'all. I'm still here, especially in the chat. Yes, Saturday Foodie Gang Breakfast. If you want to join us, subscribe to the YouTube channel, turn on your notifications, and show up on Saturday. Not only are you gonna have breakfast,
Hey, what's going on, Foodie Gang? What is going on? You are tuned in to Kitchen Talk with Chef Big Bang, season three. I'm tripping. Season three, episode. I believe this is 40 or 41.
okay, so what I was saying, come hang out on Saturday morning for our breakfast. You get to talk to a chef and you get to see amazing food. You're gonna learn a lot, and I'm gonna give you the recipe to everything that I make so that you can try to make it at home. But here we go. Let's go.
I'm gonna double check that. So, today we are making pumpkin spice pancakes. During yesterday's episode, yes, yesterday's episode, season 40, episode 40, I was showing you guys my group, my Facebook group. Someone in my group, I believe her name is Tiana, made pumpkin spice pancakes. They look so delicious that myself and the Foodie Gang decided that for our Saturday Foodie Gang breakfast, we wanted to do pumpkin spice pancakes. So I have all the ingredients here. So we're gonna be making pumpkin spice pancakes for the first time. First time, y'all, so bear with me. And we are gonna make a homemade cinnamon whipped cream. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I've made whipped cream before from scratch using this, but I have not made whipped cream in a long time. But I think a cinnamon whipped cream for our pumpkin spice pancakes that we're gonna top with walnuts and our cinnamon whipped cream are going to be delicious. I also have my coffee maker here, my Keurig, and I have the 907 Good Eats mug, which is available. The link is down below. And this is our coffee that we're going to be trying. So it is a dark roast French roast coffee. So we're going to put that over here. And then I'm going to put a little bit of honey in the coffee. And we are just going to hang out. We're going to chit chat. Let me walk you guys through the mise en place. Um, these pancakes do have a lot of ingredients in them. Let me just turn this a little bit. These pancakes do have a lot of ingredients in them, but they're all really simple ingredients that you may already have in your pantry. So the first ingredient I'm gonna walk you guys through is gonna be for the cinnamon whipped cream. So we have our heavy whipping cream. They also use this to make ice cream. So heavy whipping cream, vanilla extract, and our cinnamon. Oh, wait. This is the cinnamon. This is our, so this is for our whipped cream. For our pancakes, let me walk you guys through all the ingredients. Let me scoot this back a little bit so y'all can see everything. Pumpkin puree, which is the same ingredients that they use for pumpkin pie. We got a little bit of flour here. Hey, how are you guys doing, Foodie Gang? It is our Saturday breakfast, and we're making pumpkin spice pancakes and a homemade cinnamon whipped cream. So I have a lot of ingredients here. I'm gonna post this recipe in the video description after this live stream. So do not worry, you do not have to memorize everything that I have here. So ground cloves, ground nutmeg, cinnamon, brown sugar, sea salt, and then we have baking powder, a little bit of ground ginger, and then for our pancakes, we also have one egg that we're gonna put in there, and we have milk. And this is just some butter to put on top of our pancakes. We have some butter and some chopped walnuts here. we're gonna put these off to the side. And so this is all the ingredients for the pancakes. It looks like a lot, but Foodie Gang, like some of the stuff you may already have at home. It's really, but it is a lot when you make pancakes from scratch. But making pancakes from scratch is surprisingly pretty easy. So, the first thing we're going to start with is going to be our whipped cream. Cinnamon whipped cream. And thank you guys so much, Foodie Gang. When we saw these pumpkin spice pancakes, we were like, yeah, we got to make that for Saturday. And I'm making this for the first time. We're going to see how it turns out. But I am going to share my recipe with you guys. So let's get started. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. We got our cream here. And the reason why I measure things out, it's just so I can tell y'all, exactly how much you need. I made chicken Alfredo the other day, and I have some cream left over. So I was like, you know what? Why don't we try to make whipped cream from scratch? So, and then we have our vanilla extract here. You want to give your whipped cream a little flavor. I'm sorry. Another thing that we're going to add to the whipped cream is I have it back here. It's confectioner sugar, which is powdered sugar. So, y'all know y'all probably like, this is too hard for me, but don't worry, y'all. It's not that hard. And if you do a lot of baking at home, like I said, you probably have a lot of these ingredients. And then when you make whipped cream, for it to get fluffy like the one that's in the can, you have to whip it a lot. And so you can make whipped cream with a whisk, but it takes a lot of it takes a lot. Hey G Honda, how are you doing? Yes, we're doing a homemade cinnamon whipped cream for our pumpkin spice pancakes. And yes,
You know what I realized, Foodie Gang? Because like when I use the hand mixer, I use the two that it comes with. I open the drawer and I have a whisk attachment for my hand mixer. I totally forgot about the whisk attachment. I would have used the whisk attachment for my hand mixer, but I'm telling y'all, like it still works if you don't have a whisk attachment and if you don't use a whisk. And I think the ones that come with it are called beaters. Don't quote me on that. So I opened the drawer. I was like, I have a whisk attachment. Why didn't I use this? Because that would have worked even better. But it still turned out pretty good. Go ahead and hit the like button. Join my group on Facebook. Let's go, y'all. Let's get back into the video.
Johanna, this is vanilla extract, and let me show you guys the box one more time so that you guys know what type of brand I use. So this is Simple Truth Organic Madagascar Vanilla. Ooh, do you guys remember a couple of years ago there was a shortage on vanilla beans in Madagascar? So the price of vanilla extract skyrocketed. And like you need vanilla extract for everything, especially if you're gonna bake. And so that's why baked goods kind of went up for a little bit. I think they got it fixed, but I don't remember what year it was. We might have to do a case study on that about the vanilla. Cause that was crazy. And like I told you guys, in my culinary school, we had a baking program. So, we worked closely with the bakers. But luckily, the vanilla bean shortage did not occur while I was in culinary school. It happened a couple of years ago. And I was watching something on you. Sorry, y'all, I'm unwrapping my mixer. I was watching something on YouTube where one of the bakers was talking about it. She was talking about how the price of vanilla skyrocketed out of nowhere. And so they had to come up with other alternatives. I believe she said like in a couple of her recipes, they were using almond extract because the price of vanilla was so expensive. And it was like, and she was also saying that I'm gonna put a little bit of confectioner sugar in there. She was also saying that
Okay, and before we get too far into this, I did post the disclaimer, and I also read the disclaimer before we started, just because I don't want them to get me. And somebody else slipped in here. We got Fanny P in the building. If you know, then you know, you know. You know about Fanny P if you know about Fanny P. But Fanny P, how are you doing today? What is everybody doing today? Like I went to church earlier, but what are you guys doing on Sunday? What do you guys normally do? Let me know, Foodie Gang. Let me know. But we gotta put the disclaimer up just because everything is here is allegedly um take it at your own risk. But I'll say that though, hit the like button. Shout out to the sponsor of today's show. Let me get that banner rolling across the screen. I'm gonna put some respect on Mr. Midnight with the $50. He said, if anybody wanna outdo me, they gonna have to send half a hundo plus a dollar, $51. If you wanna knock Mr. Midnight out of his spot. But until then, Mr. Midnight said, it's my spot. Let's get back into the video. Let's go.
they had to ration out the vanilla because it was like so expensive. So when you plug your mixer in, you want to make sure it's off. If your mixer is on when you plug it in, it is not going to go well for you. Okay, so I'm making the homemade cinnamon whipped cream. I put some confectioner sugar in there, a little bit of vanilla extract. We're gonna add a little bit of cinnamon. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn my mixer on and whip this a lot, Foodie Gang. So, Angie Honda, how are you doing today? How's everybody doing today? For me, I got 9:52 on the clock. What time is it where you are watching from? And so I'm gonna whip this a lot, and then I'm gonna taste it, and then adjust if I need more sugar. Ooh wee! See, make sure that when you're using your mixer, your I don't know what they call these things. Your beaters are in all the way. And you know when you're cooking on
Thank you so much, lady. Have a good night. And you guys, when I go live in the kitchen, my lives are like only an hour, maybe like an hour and 20. They're not that long, but when I first started, I was doing really long lives. So thank you so much, lady. And you've been here the whole time. So shout out to you. Have a good night. Get some rest and tell the hubby I say hey, and I didn't do it on purpose. But shout out to everybody that is watching. Shout out to the sponsor of the show. Let's go.
live, sometimes things are gonna happen. You have to use that moment as a teaching moment. You got to improvise. So here we go. And the more air you can put into your cream, the fluffier it will become. What you want is soft peaks. And I have a bottle, a can of whipped cream in the fridge, but I wanted to show you guys how to make whipped cream from scratch. If you have this is a hand mixer. If you have a stand mixer, you can also use that. Like a KitchenAid, you can use that as well. But while your mixer is going, do not walk away too far. And so you guys can see the cream is starting to kind of bubble a little bit. Let me get this Can y'all see? Can y'all see what's going on here? You can see the cream really starting to bubble up. I'm putting that air into it, so it's starting to get thicker. And you can really see what that air that I'm putting into the cream is doing to it. They also use heavy whipping cream to make ice cream. And shout out to Blaze. Blaze has been asking for ice cream. I'm gonna put ice cream on the menu. I haven't made ice cream in a couple of years, so I probably will make some.
You know what? Blaze has been asking me for this ice cream for so long. I'm gonna make ice cream for y'all one day. And thank you so much, Lady Nevo, for supporting. And I will say, YouTube has been good to me, and so has the Foodie Gang. She said, long lives are okay. I'm tired today, Ma. Hey, you need the airtime so we get monetized. I will say, we have hit the monetization mark. Things are going great, and I'm gonna continue to cook for you guys. Gonna continue to provide great content. And I love cooking, I love food, so here we go. Oh my goodness. And lady, this is another reason why moderators are so helpful because it's a lot of stuff that we have to remember as content creators. And I always forget to say this part. I always forget to say this every time. Leave a comment in comments when live ends. All the way, share, like, and subscribe. Um, If you haven't yet, tell a homie and invite someone to the next live. That is another way that moderators are so helpful. They help us remember everything. When we got a lot of screens going, like all these different chats. There's just a lot going on. So thank you so much. We're gonna get back into this video.
Off camera first to make sure I'm doing it right, and then I'm gonna share it with y'all. Cause I haven't made ice cream in a long time. When I was in culinary school and I went to the pastry program, we actually had an ice cream maker like the ones that you see at McDonald's.
Okay, I'm gonna fast forward a little bit past this part because it takes a while to make whipped cream from scratch. If you are someone who wants to see more, this video is available on my YouTube channel. But like Lady Nevo said, we've been in here for a minute. We're gonna fast forward to the and you know what? When I became a YouTuber, I really realized how much I be talking. Like, especially about some food. But here we go.
Store and buy a jar of whipped cream. But one thing I will say, Foodie Gang, when you make homemade whipped cream, it tastes so much better. So much better. Okay, let me just clean up a little bit and I have my bowl here. I'm gonna give you guys a closer look at the whipped cream. But yes, hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, send a super chat with your thoughts, help keep the stove on. Y'all already know how food costs a lot. I don't even gotta talk to y'all about it. So here we go, y'all. We got the cinnamon whipped cream. And isn't this crazy? Like, this started as regular cream, and then you just whipped it and put all that air into it, so it changes the structure of it. cinnamon whipped cream for our pumpkin spice pancakes. They are going to be so delicious. I am going to rinse this bowl out, the one that we just whipped up the whipped cream in, and we're going to start our pancakes. We're going to start making them. But super good. I'm going to cover this and put this in the fridge so that it can get cold. And we're just going to put a little bit on top of our pancakes. And then so when you go into the store and you buy like the can of whipped cream, the whipped cream really looks like this, but it comes out in that shape because of the star tip on there. So that's the only difference. But I'm telling you, homemade whipped cream just tastes so much better. But you know, I think convenience is why we buy whipped cream. Honestly. Okay, got that in the fridge. Let me kind of like that so y'all can see it. Next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna start on our pancake mix. And they'll put all the dry ingredients into a bowl and then pour it into the shifter and then slowly tap out all the dry ingredients. The reason why they do that is so that the dry ingredients are incorporated properly. That means mixed together. You don't get like a clump of salt. But y'all, we ain't just gonna put our dry ingredients in this bowl and get to it, okay? We ain't got time for all that. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna put in there is our flour. Can y'all see me okay? Can y'all hear me all right, Foodiegang? We're going to put our flour in there, our baking powder, salt, ginger. We're making pumpkin spice pancakes for the first time. I made a cinnamon whipped cream. I did that with y'all. It's in the fridge. We got our cinnamon here. You know, I have you guys ever tasted this pumpkin puree by itself without anything? It is like not good. I see why they add all these like different spices and sugar, because that pumpkin puree by itself is, it's a weird taste. I was like, ooh, this is not good. And we got I believe this is cloves, ground cloves, just a little bit of this in here. But if you taste the pumpkin puree by itself, it definitely makes sense why they add all these different spices. Or, you know, spices and sweeteners. Okay, so we're going to give this a mix. Oh, I should have grabbed my rubber spatula. Hold on, Foodiegang.
I tell you, Foodiegang, for these live streams where I'm cooking, it's like no matter how much I prep out stuff, I always forget something.
What we want to see is that they're all mixed properly. I'm going to put the brown sugar in here. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, and when you are cooking, you want to clean as you go. So, I know it's tough if you have like a lot going on. Okay, so what is left? The egg is left, pumpkin puree is left, and the milk. So those are going to be going in next. And you want to give your flour a good stir. If you have a shifter, you can even shift your flour to make sure that you don't have any clumps of baking powder, any clumps of salt, clumps of sugar. You want to make sure that it's mixed well. And there's our flour mix. But this is all our dry ingredients for the pumpkin spice pancakes mixed together. Next, we're gonna work on our wet ingredients. And what I'm gonna do, I think I kind of want to pour this flour back into this bowl and then mix my wet ingredients in here. And if you have enough mixing bowls, or if you have more than one, that would be great. I definitely got to get some more mixing bowls. I'm definitely getting in the pumpkin spice. I'm like definitely smelling, like it's smelling like Starbucks when they make the PSL, the pumpkin spice latte. Okay, so I got my flour in there. Hold on, y'all. Got a little bit of extra flour that I want to make sure I get out of the bowl. Okay. Give that a quick wipe down. Can't get all the flour, we got most of it. And then we have our pumpkin puree. Yeah, but this pumpkin puree by itself is not good, y'all. It tastes very... You know what? If y'all making pumpkin pie this year, I don't know if y'all tried the pumpkin puree by itself, but go ahead and give it a try. Because I was like, I want to see what it tastes like. Then we got a little bit of milk here. Just going to pour that in.
So because I be cooking Foodiegang, I taste everything because I'm like, I want to see how this tastes before I do anything to it. Y'all, that pumpkin puree is so not good by itself with nothing else. I see why the recipe for pumpkin pie or pumpkin spice has all that other stuff in it. Cause that filling by itself, you're like, yeah, this is definitely squash. It was the weirdest taste, but I like to taste all my food. And in this case, I wish I wouldn't have tasted it. But here we go, y'all.
We do need to put our egg in here, but I'm going to give this a mix. Let me get this pan out the way, because that sounds right. Me cray. Okay. And then we got our egg that we're going to put in here. And then what I normally do is I'll just tear some napkins off and keep them by me. Definitely don't have to do that. Fail. Okay. Doesn't this look like a weird color? So we're making our pumpkin spice pancakes. We have our wet ingredients, our pumpkin puree, our egg, and our milk. And remember how I was telling you that if you are baking, you want to mix up your dry ingredients first, which we have eggs. And yes, Johanna, this is vanilla.
Okay, I'm gonna skip to when the pancakes were done. And if you want to watch the full video, it is available on my YouTube channel as well as the recipe. So we're gonna skip to the part where the pancakes were done. Or I'll show you guys a little bit of this part too. Just because it's like an hour and 20 minutes, y'all, you know, Ava says she's hungry. So, and what that means when your kid comes up to you and tells you that they're hungry, that means hurry up. And I told her, I said, make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I'll take care of you when I get done. But at the church we go to, they give us snacks and stuff or stuff to eat. But you know, when kids come up and tell you they're hungry, it's time to go. It's time to move on. But she did make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. You know, we always have like snacks for her, like chips and stuff. So y'all, I do feed my baby, okay? But we're gonna skip to the part where I'm cooking and I'm gonna show you guys the finished product of my pumpkin spice pancakes that I made for the first time. And the reason why I made these pancakes is I saw them in my group. They looked amazing, so I wanted to try them. And watching this video makes me want pumpkin spice pancakes again with the cinnamon whipped cream, y'all. It was so good. But here we go.
Good. Let me see if I could point y'all down a little bit so y'all can get some more pancakes. They're looking pretty good. Let me get a plate. I got my plates right here. I got my plates right here. Let me see. It definitely smells like I'm baking a pie right now. Okay, and then maybe I should turn it down a little bit. So I like to look at the bottom. So I like my pancake edges to be crispy, but I can see with these pancakes the problem that you could run into, Foodie Gang, is cooking them too high, and then the color will, because they're already like orange. So I could see that like these could burn pretty easy. So we're gonna flip it. Oh my god, look at that. Pumpkin spice pancakes. Can y'all see okay? It's weird. It's like my phone always looks dark to me, but then when I rewatch my content, it looks clear. I don't know. It's very, very strange. Very, very weird. I'm gonna make Ava one of these pancakes. I don't know. My daughter is a really picky eater, so I don't know if she will eat these, but I'm gonna make her one. Okay, so what I noticed is that the pan that I'm using is putting like these lines into my pancakes. Very strange.
I want to let y'all know that Ava did not like the pumpkin spice pancakes. Like I said, she's a very picky eater, but she wasn't with it. Like, you know how kids are though. But yeah, she didn't like them. So Ava, these are so good. She was like, no, I want something else. Very picky eater. I knew that when I gave it to her, it was a hit or miss. I was not even like super upset when she told me she didn't like them. I wasn't surprised. I was just, um, and shout out to the parents who do have kids who are picky eaters. Um, it's tough. It's hard. Or if your kid has like autism or ADHD, any type of, disorder that affects their eating habits, it is so tricky. I mean, I just can only imagine. But it's so hard, you know. And shout out to the parents that have good eaters. Like my daughter's friends are good eaters. They be eating like spaghetti and all that type of stuff. So every kid is different. You never know. You just gotta find a way to work with them. But let's go.
And Blaze said, "Oh, shout out to the little Ava. That's really good. May she continue to persevere and follow through and go for the gold no matter what." You know what? I would say this. Um, Not even just Ava, but just the whole team. They really are very inspired. When the Olympics was going on, what they did was they had a watch party and they got the projector out and they put it on the big screen so that all the girls at the gym could be, become inspired. And I just think that that is so awesome, like that they care so much, like that's a blessing to even be able to find that. I got a little bit of butter here. I'm gonna put it between the layers. I'm gonna put some more oil in my pan. And then I'm gonna make some more pancakes. When you are making pancakes, let me tell you how to get perfect circles. Use a ladle. When you use a ladle, you're more likely to get, like a better shape. That one's kind of jacked up because the way I put it in here. And when you pour it in here, you gotta pour it in slowly. That's the key. That's the key, y'all. Use a ladle, pour it slowly. Okay, there we go. And the reason why I like this container is because it has a lid. It has a lid, so I'm able to. Yes, it has a lid, so I'm able to, save my pancake batter and use this for the next time. As opposed to just like throwing it out. And if you are saving your pancake batter, you need to use it in like within a day, or it'll turn this weird color. So we're just gonna pop that in the fridge. I'm gonna grab the whipped cream. Then I have Ava's pancake here. We're just gonna keep this one simple, and I only gave her one, so I don't know if she's gonna like this. But if she does, I can always make her more from the batter that I saved in the fridge. I'm gonna give her a little bit of whipped cream, and we're gonna see. Gonna see what it'll do. Put a little bit of butter on here too. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys something. I forgot what this is called. This little method, I forgot, but this is like what they do in the restaurant sometimes. Ava! We're gonna see what she's gonna say. We gonna see. And then I gotta get my syrup out here because I forgot. And then we're gonna come back and we're gonna check these because we don't want it to cook too fast. We don't want it to cook too fast. It's whipped cream that I made homemade.
Can I take it?
Huh? Yeah, that's for you. No, not the whole thing. Girl, just the pan. Or just the plate. You want a knife too? I only made you one because I don't know if you're gonna like them. Okay. So I kind of want to put these pancakes on the bottom because they are bigger. So we're just gonna move this to the side like this.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Ava.
You know what? Shout out to my people. My cousin, she be telling me if there's deals on stuff. Um, Great meat sale going on. So I'm gonna have to head down to the store, get some meat, get it stocked up, especially because midnight hit us with that half a hundo. $50 in the beginning of the show to celebrate this huge milestone of reaching 5K. And like I said, Foodie Gang, I'm a newer content creator, but as I grow and evolve, this channel is going to grow with me. And I'm just so excited for the future of 907 Goodies on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. Speaking of TikTok, we got to talk about it. Y'all, your girl's doing some things on TikTok. Y'all go ahead and follow me on TikTok. When I get to the 1,000 followers on TikTok, I'm going live on TikTok, so go ahead and follow me. I'm gonna drop that link in the chat. But let's go back in. Let's get back to
Here we go. Pumpkin spice pancakes. Let me get y'all set up at the table. We gonna give this a taste, and we finna see what it's hidden for. Here we go. We got our pumpkin spice pancakes, a little bit of powdered sugar. We have chopped walnuts on here as well. Let's see. I'm gonna put this whipped cream back in the fridge before we sit down.
So one of the things I like to do at our Foodie Gang breakfast or Saturday Foodie Gang breakfast is that I will sit down and give you guys a live taste test as well as read all your comments and see what everybody is saying. I'm gonna show y'all a little bit of it and then we gonna wrap this on up.
I'm just going through the comments to make sure I didn't miss any. Okay. But yes, y'all. Mm-mm-mm. Smells good. But this is the first time I have made pumpkin spice pancakes. So even though it smells good, this is the real test when we try it out and we see what it's hidden for. That's the real test. Okay. I don't even know where to start because it's so beautiful. Um I don't even want to cut it, but we got to foodie gang. Um okay, so Ava did come back. I'm missing the syrup. She did come back and she told me she didn't like the pancakes, but I want to let you guys know. My daughter is a really picky eater. And when you have picky eaters, it is complicated. So what I want to do is I kind of want to try the pancake without the syrup so that I can see what my pancakes really taste like without the syrup. Hmm. It's like a pumpkin pie pancake. It's so weird. Okay, we got our syrup here. Let's try this out. It's so weird, y'all. I don't know. Okay. Mm. Okay, I put a little bit of syrup on there. We'll try with the syrup now. It's so weird. It's like you're eating a pie, but for breakfast. Try a little bit of the whipped cream and the walnuts. That whipped cream is really good. That cinnamon whipped cream. Okay. Let me try. I'm always trying to like cut it, but I don't want to mess up my pancakes. Mmm. Mmm, mmm, mmm. Okay, y'all. What is my rating gonna be? I don't even know. Okay, so this is my first time making pumpkin spice pancakes. I've made whipped cream before, but I haven't made it in a long time. So I can't get over the fact that I'm eating pumpkin pie pancakes. It's weird. Or pumpkin spice. Pumpkin spice pancakes. See, I keep saying pumpkin pie. Because that's what it reminds me of. It's just a very, like, different. Mmm. Y'all can see my whipped cream is starting to melt. Mm-mm-mm. Okay, y'all. I would say that for my first time making these, I would give myself probably like an 8.2. I think the flavor is good, but I think what I need to do is I need to add more milk to my batter so that my pancakes can be thinner. But the flavors are good. Mm-mm-mm. But those walnuts, the walnuts is a game changer. It's like just so weird. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Would I make these again? Yes, but for myself, because I know you don't like them. Okay, y'all. We did enough tap dancing. Let's take the step.
Okay, y'all. So that is the live stream that we did. And here is the link. This is the full live stream and the recipe. If you want to make pumpkin spice pancakes, I've never tried them before. This is my first time trying them on live with you guys. And I had a lot of fun. I definitely want to do a lot of like projects like this where I try to make a dish for the first time on live. And I believe in my chat the other day, one of the Foodie Gang mentioned that they wanted me to try, like content like this, where I'm trying things for the first time. And so this was a lot of fun. And the Foodie Gang member who originally posted the pancakes, I let her know. I tagged her in the post and I gave her props and I let her know that, your dish inspired me to make it too and to try it out. And that's the thing I love about the Facebook group is you see so many different types of food, so many different types of cuisines, cooking techniques. You see fruits and vegetables that you never even heard of before. Like I never had pumpkin spice pancakes. And so it was because of my group that I even tried to make this. So it really helps with creativity. If you are a home cook and you feel like you're always eating the same thing over and over again, join the group and get some new ideas. And we got Brina in the building. Shout out to Brina. She said, "Hey, 907 Good Eats. I'm gonna share my screen with you guys, and I'm gonna show you guys the live stream that I did last night. And Brina came through that live stream and we chopped it up. And when I do these live streams, y'all, I really be talking to the chat. Like I really be engaged and I want to know, how you're doing, what you ate today. I want to know. And Brina said pancakes look so good. Yes, they were really good. And I have some more of this batter in my fridge that I have to make today so it doesn't go bad. Um, so I might have pancakes for dinner, but we'll see. Or I might have a salad. We'll see. We will see. And Emperor always greeting everybody when they first come through. He said, "What up, though, Rena?" So yesterday, Foodie Gang. Okay, I'm just gonna tell y'all right now. I was a bad girl last night. I came to my own show hours late. I did what my sisters do. They show up when they want to. They show up when they want to, okay? And that's what I did yesterday. I'm sorry for the gang, I showed up late. But when I did show up, I had so much fun with the foodie gang. And I was like, you know what? I'm glad I did this late night live stream because, like I said, I have my late night crew, and then I have my early morning crew who's tuned into the breakfast lives, and then I got my night walkers. I got my night walkers, and you know what? We had a good time last night. I didn't even want to get off live, but I was so glad I came and talked up. And Brina came through, and Brina was always dropping them jewels on you, dropping the knowledge. It's so refreshing when you meet people with some sense, and not the money kind, but the real sense, like knowledge sense. Because there's a lot of people out here. I don't know. I don't know how they going. I don't know what they're gonna do. But it is nice. And Brenda said it is okay. I enjoy it, hun. And she said, "Hey, Foodie Gang." And shout out to our sponsor of the show. And shout out to everybody else too. Thank y'all so much, Foodie Gang. But I want to show you guys last night's live. I'm not gonna play the whole live. I'm just gonna show y'all the thumbnail and the recipe is posted. So go ahead and check it out. And me, Brina, Next Level was there. We just had a good time. And that's it. So what y'all doing up this late? I know I'm up late, but I didn't think y'all was gonna cut. Everybody was gonna pull up on me like this. Let me go ahead and move myself out of the way. Brina says, "Stop it, Brina." You know what I'm talking about. They don't got no sense. And we're not talking about money. And Ren said, shout out to Midnight. Yes. And you know what? I'd be so happy when I see people that I see on other channels and that were really here in the beginning. So happy. And then one thing I will say is there's just so much great support. If, if you dealing with the right type of people. Now, if you're dealing with the wrong type of people, they gonna have you pulling your hair out. But I deal with the right type of people. Brina deal with the right type of people. Frieza deal with the right type of people. We know what it is. We know where we can and can't go. If you know, you know. But last night's live stream was a late night cooking session. So, everything you need to know about glazed baby carrots. And you know, YouTube is always surveying the public. They always got these surveys. It's like, man, okay. Late night cooking lesson, everything you need to know about glazed carrots. Not only did I show up super late and I was very apologetic, when I showed up, the foodie gang showed up too. And during this live, we got 395 views. Today we're at 409. So you never know who's watching. I was just honored that they came. I was like, I know y'all are mad at me. I know I'm late. I'm sorry. But yeah, the foodie gang showed up and showed out. We had a good time. Check out this live stream. This is a great recipe for Thanksgiving or just for dinner time. And they were really, really tasty. I got a lot of carrots left over. Probably gonna eat some carrots too. But everything you need to know about glazed baby carrot. I'm about to say something else. I'm about to say glazed baby carrots, but it's glazed baby carrots. And Brina said, "Wow, that's amazing." I know. I was kind of surprised too, because I was like, "This is how I felt." I was supposed to go start my show at 9:30. I think I pulled up at like 11:30. And I was like, hey, Foodie Hang, I'm sorry I caught up. I was talking. Y'all know I'll be talking a lot. Y'all know I'll be talking. If anything, I'm going to talk. Y'all know I was talking. I'm sorry. But the Foodie Gang said, we forgive you. They showed up and they showed out to support your girl, making glazed baby carrots. Um, And I had such a good conversation. I learned a lot about Brina, learned a lot about Next Level. Next Level, I'm going to do a PSA. Next Level does eat sugar, but he only eats brown sugar, not refined sugar. And I was like, I'm glad you clarified that because I thought you didn't like all sugar. So, like I said, we're going to get Next Level up here for another interview because he has a lot of great information that I'm going to be honest with y'all. Like, he be knowing about stuff that I never even heard about, I never even thought about looking up. He told me this. Let me pull up the disclaimer before I tell y'all what he told me. Because yeah. Okay, so this is what he told me. He told me that gushers, and this is all allegedly, do your own research, but I'm gonna tell you what he told me. He told me that gushers were banned in certain countries because they have a certain type of dye in there that is not good. And I think I know the name of that country, but I need to confirm what country that is. But gushers are banned in some countries because of the ingredient list. The same with Skittles. This is all allegedly. Disclaimer. While we strive to provide accurate and updated information, we cannot guarantee its completeness, reliability, or accuracy. But I believe it's Skittles and Gushers are banned in other countries. Not all, but other countries. And you know what? You can go in every corner store, every gas station, every grocery store, and buy Gushers and Skittles. And I gotta pull the disclaimer back up. I'm gonna tell y'all something else. Emperor said, yeah, red dye 40. Okay, Emperor, do you know what countries? I believe, um, I think he said it was like, I think Korea, but like I said, I don't know the country. I gotta look that up. Do you guys know which country? Oh, Brina said yes, mostly in European country, European Union. Okay, so I think I said Korea. That was wrong. It's in Europe where Gushers and Skittles are banned because they have red dye 40. Um, I did not know this until I spoke with Next Level, and he told me this. And at the time of that interview, I think I was 30. I'm 31 now. I so it took me 30 years to find this out. I did not know this. So when I said that Next Level has great information, I really mean that. And let me pull up that link to that interview that I had with Next Level. But your boy pulled up to the interview with some notes, okay? He said, if y'all don't hear nothing else, you gonna hear this. But this is the interview that I did with Next Level. Great information, really doing the research, really doing the footwork. But yes, y'all, and then there are some other foods that are banned. Um, y'all know how I'll be watching random stuff on YouTube. Um, I heard that California, this is all allegedly and in my opinion, but this is what I heard. I'm gonna tell y'all what I heard. I heard California is gonna start banning a couple of these foods too, like the Gushers and the Skittles. I don't know if it's true. We might have to take a deep dive into that and really talk about it, Foodie Gang, because there could be a lot of you out there who don't know about the Skittles and Gushers. Because I didn't even know about it. And I'm Chef Big Bang. So if I know, if I didn't know, you probably don't know. Some of us know, some of us don't know. So we got to get the information out there. And Emperor said, yeah, I've heard that too about California enacting some laws to allegedly ban some of these foods. Yeah, okay, this is all speculation, but I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Who lives in California? Why do you want to protect California, but you're gonna leave the rest of the country out here to consume these products that are not good for us? But you want to save California. Who lives in California? But like I said, this is all allegedly and it's all speculation. I read the disclaimer out to y'all, pulled it up. Uh, Everybody do their research. I'm just saying, y'all. I just be looking at stuff like, what's going on there? And Bria said, really, I gotta look that up. Yes, I watched a video on YouTube, and I don't know if I saved that video, but it was a really good video that I'm gonna have to double check and maybe we can even do a review on that video because that video has some great information. The Emperor said it's the governor of California. He's on a power trip. Emperor said he said California in a few years gonna break off and float to the ocean. Y'all, if you are into the politics and what's going on, if you watch Anton Daniels or you watch any of the independent news journalists on YouTube or whatever social media platform, you kind of have heard a little bit about what's going on with California. So this is so hilarious that he said that. And I think I talked about it a little bit, but y'all remember when Keith Lee went to the Bay Area, and y'all remember that he didn't even have that great of stuff to say about the Bay Area? Y'all, your girl be out here watching stuff. I be out here watching stuff. But yeah, Keith Lee said, I'm out of here. Y'all ain't finna take me. He said he tucked up the deuces. And he was like, I ain't gonna say nothing bad about y'all, but I ain't gonna say nothing good either. But okay, so this was my live stream I did yesterday. Everything you know about glazed baby carrots. When I have a sponsor of my show, I like to give you guys a shout out on my YouTube channel, the community tab. I am also going to give Mr. Midnight the recognition that he deserves and a shout out. So, going to give him a shout out on my YouTube channel. Um, always got to, give respect to other content creators, supporters, Foodie Gang, the watchers. Always got to give support back. Some of y'all not gonna support the people, and that's why I ain't even gonna talk about it. I ain't even gonna talk about it. Okay, y'all. So we've been up here for about 3 hours. Lady Neville already said she out of here. We've been up here for too long. But y'all know I'll be talking. Tomorrow I am gonna try to do a live. I do not know what time that live will be because I have a couple of things I need to take care of. But I will post that on my Facebook and my YouTube channel when I set that live up. I will set it up a couple of hours before I actually go live. Just because I know your girl be with the random work hours. And I say, when you work for YouTube and Meta, you could pull up at any time. Now, you have to keep pulling up to turn to see the results that you want to see, but this is a great, thing to do if you are a mom, you're already at home, you're already cooking, or if you do hair. And like you guys saw Rude and Essential Oils. His channel is all about essential oils. And he does so many other things on his channel. No Captivity with Freezy. Um, More of a panel show. And he also will give his thoughts on, what's going on in today's like entertainment world. He has like just great topics. And then there are so many other content creators. Whatever you're doing at home, turn on the video camera and start making videos. And start making videos until somebody watches. But thank you guys so much. Before we get up out of here, I just want to shout out all of the sponsors of today's live stream. We would not be here without the support of the Foodie Gang. Thank you guys all so much. We got Midnight coming through with a half a hundo. We got Blaze coming through with the memberships. I mean, when you give a membership, it means so much because for 30 days, you give other members the opportunity to see what the membership program is like. And then after those 30 days, they can decide whether they want to continue the premium, upgrade, or, if they want to, cancel. And I want to say with the memberships, at any point in time, you can cancel. It's not like one of those things, where you go to the store and you go buy something, right? And you get it on a payment plan. And they're like, if you don't give us our money, we're going to refer you to the collection agency. It is not like that. It's not nearly as serious. So we got Blaze with the 5 memberships, Mr. Midnight with the half a hundo. We got McCall on Facebook with 99 stars coming in heavy. And you guys, since I have started doing more of my lives on Facebook. It's so weird because people from like where I live are starting to see me. I'm like, it's weird. But you know what? I would be totally fine with just being a regular person for the rest of my life. Like I don't want people to be taking pictures with me. I don't want people to treat me different. Like I want y'all to treat me the same. I don't want people to be like yelling and screaming when they see me. Like all that stuff to me is kind of like I'm not used to that. I'm a very private person. But here we are, Foodie Gang, 5K strong. We're gonna continue to grow. Um, and if God has it in his heart for me to be a celebrity, that's what I'm gonna do. But it's different for me. So very, very different. But shout out to the Foodie Gang. Thank you guys so much for watching. Um, after this live stream ends, come back and leave a comment on the video. Whether you're watching on YouTube or Facebook, follow me on Facebook, join my group, follow me on TikTok. We're kind of doing some things on TikTok. Okay, we getting somewhere on TikTok. Um, and I'll see y'all on the next one, Booty Gang. I am your host. And this is Kitchen Talk with Chef Big Bank. Thank you guys all so much for tuning in. I will see you guys down in the comment section. And I'm finna hit y'all with the outro video. All right, Foodie Gang Gang Gang. Let's go.
Foodie gang, gang, gang. 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 This is Chef Big Bang. Thank you so much for watching at 907 Goodies. Make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next Wednesday at 9.